If you're tired of having cluttered kitchen counters no matter how much you clean, then today's episode is for you. I'm Shannon from Skip to My Life. You can start by grabbing any Dollar Tree placemat and flipping it over to the other side. The stickers are easy to remove. And I am going to show you how I made it so much easier to keep my counters clean by cutting this placemat to fit my coffee pot. Now I can easily pull that coffee pot exactly where I need it when I want to keep those counters clean and wipe them off. If you've just discovered Skip to My Life, a great big welcome. Comment below and let me know how we found each other. Even though I teach people how to organize their homes, I am right there with you all in keeping these messy kitchen counters uncluttered. So today I'm going to show you some of my best tips and hacks, not only to get your counters clean, but to keep them that way on an everyday basis. If you've subscribed to my channel, you know that I love to take surveys. And in my last survey, I discovered that keeping your kitchen counters uncluttered is the #1 battle you fight in kitchen organization. And by the way, we want to keep this kitchen redo in the budget by shopping at Dollar Tree first. If you're a Dollar Tree shopper, you will be familiar with this whole wall of kitchen gadgets, and I was delighted to find that there's a brand new set of bamboo kitchen utensils with gray plastic handles. They also have a whole line of gray utensils. Now, since the backsplash of my kitchen is gray, I really felt like this colorway would work well in my kitchen. My favorite new addition is this handheld colander, which I have already used and loved, and I have washed all of these in my dishwasher and they do just fine. I even discovered this little baby whisk, which I thought was adorable. If you are taking on your kitchen counter clutter with me, the first step I want you to do is get all those dishes cleaned and put away. It's really important to start with a blank slate to avoid overwhelm. If you're a Dollar Tree shopper like I am, you may be interested in this latest statistic from a study. There are more than 6 times as many dollar stores in the U.S. as there are Walmarts. And a 2021 survey by Consumer Reports found that 88% of Americans shop at dollar stores at least sometimes. So if that describes you like it does me, then we are in great company. Well, I have cleaned all the dishes and put away everything that has an obvious thing in this clean counter bonanza is going to be to take everything off the surfaces. So here goes nothing. Comment below and let me know when you're doing a project like this. Do you like to clean everything as you remove stuff from the counters, or do you like to remove everything first and then do a clean sweep? If you're a Dollar Tree shopper, you're going to want to look for this peppermint sage spray cleaner. It smells like wintergreen and it reminds me of Wrigley's chewing gum. So if you love that scent, you will love this cleaner. If you struggle to keep your ceramic stovetop clean, I'm going to turn you on to this Wyman's cooktop cleaner. After I've removed the obvious dirt, I spray this Wyman's cleaner on, let it set a few minutes, and then the grime and grease just wipes off. If you struggle with kitchen counter clutter, the second thing I want you to do is get a quick win. And by that, I mean something visual that makes you feel inspired to keep going. I arranged my new kitchen utensils in this glass container from Walmart, and I will link to that below. This really simple project gave me that visual boost I needed to keep going on tackling that kitchen counter clutter. This next Dollar Tree hack is for you if you have really limited kitchen counter space. I got this idea from the YouTube channel But First Coffee, and it just uses that simple napkin holder from Dollar Tree to hold your recipe book upright. And when it's not in use, this simple cookbook holder just tucks back so it can't be seen. I know a lot of organizing systems say, don't keep anything on your counters, don't keep any appliances, but I have mobility issues. I have pretty bad arthritis, and so for me to put this guy away probably weighs a good 20 pounds. I mean, that's heavy. There's no way I'm going to lift that every time I want to use it anymore. There's something wrong with this little lever. It's just seen better days. So I think we're going to pitch that. Here, I use almost every day. I mean, if it's out, I'm going to use it. If it's not out, I'm probably not going to use it. And that's a nutrition and weight management thing. If people talk about not having any appliances out, that is not practical for me. Tell me what you think. It just isn't practical. So I'm going to go through this process, think it through, and decide, like, all of this stuff doesn't need to be here, obviously. I don't really know how that happens just over time. Stuff seems to collect and have a little party over in this corner. Another hack to keep those kitchen counters from getting cluttered is to look for appliances that do double or triple duty, like this Ninja air fryer. This one appliance has 13 different features, so it's going to eliminate having our toaster on the counter, as well as many other counter cluttering appliances. Now here it is in real life. It's not pristine anymore. We've been using it about 6 months, and now I don't know what I would do without it. My favorite feature is that it folds up when you're done using it, so it looks great and it gives you all that counter space back. If you've been around Skip to My Life for a while, you know our story. My husband and I recently downsized from a 6-bedroom McMansion to a tiny 3-bedroom love cottage once our kids were grown and flown. I love to share with you how you can live an upscale lifestyle on a downsized budget, even if you're renting or have a small space. We need to be kind to ourselves and give ourselves the space and time that we need to let go of stuff. It'll happen. It'll happen over time, and it'll be a natural thing. And when we get it started, what I found is that there's so much freedom that comes in letting go of stuff. When I put my identity and my security in objects outside myself, it's a pretty precarious security, because all of those can be taken away. Obviously, they break, they get old, they have to be replaced. They take a lot of time to maintain, all of that stuff. Take all the things that I value so much and put so much meaning into and make them internal. Make them experiences, make them relationships. Put less energy and time and maintenance into objects that are outside myself. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. I hope that helps somebody. Comment and let me know where you're at in this journey. But seeing all these counters just with nothing on them, I will tell you, it makes me not want to put a single thing back. It's so gorgeous. It's just so uncluttered. But we all know that we do need appliances for everyday life. So now I'm gonna do the hard job of figuring out what I need to put back and where to go. Well, before we put those appliances back, it's important that we take stock and really clean them, so that once our kitchen counters are truly decluttered, everything on them is going to look sparkling new. Now, I have no idea the manufacturer instructions on how to clean this coffee pot. All I know is that this is how I do it, and it works after I'm finished. So if you have a critique and a better way to clean this appliance, please comment below and let me know. This coffee pot is another appliance that does double duty. It uses regular coffee grounds, but it also has a feature to use coffee pods. And we have used both of these and saved all that counter space with just this one appliance. Well, I have a little something special for you this month. We are going to be going through our kitchen and decluttering and organizing it every step of the way. So if you are loving this content, you're going to want to come back for all the videos in this series. For sentimental people like me, I find that it's really easy for little tchotchkes to collect on my windowsill and also on all my kitchen countertops. So I really took the time to take stock and decide which things still worked for me. Here is another Dollar Tree hack to help keep those kitchen counters from becoming cluttered. Get some of their clear plastic cutting boards and place them under the appliances that you really need to keep on your counters. Now you can really easily move them out of the way to store when they're not in use and pull them towards you when you do need to use them. If you would love more great ideas like you're finding, then you'd want to click on the free labels in my comment box, where you'll be subscribed to my weekly email newsletter. One way that I drastically reduced my kitchen counter clutter was to create a new system for storing coffee. I'm moving all these coffee making supplies up to a cabinet, and in an upcoming episode, I'm going to show you how I redid the whole system. Not only am I really happy with the clean, decluttered look of my counters, but I'm confident I can keep them that way because I've really thought through how I can multi-purpose my appliances and what I really need to have on those counters. If you are on a decluttering kitchen roll and you want even more inspiration, you're going to want to make sure to watch the video I'm attaching at the end of this one. It's going to show you how to make the inside of your cabinets look as beautiful and decluttered as your counters now will. Because let's face it, we all spend a lot of time in our kitchens and we deserve to have a space that we really love spending time in. If you haven't subscribed yet, you're going to want to make sure that you do, because I want you to be the first in line to know when I have all the rest of the videos in this series out. And if you subscribe and you click that little bell, you'll be notified right away with an upcoming episode. If you're working with a small or rental kitchen, it can still look fabulous and also work for what you need in your everyday. And if you are still here with me, I want to remind you that today is not the end of your story, so do not give up, my friend.